Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Renee Summerhour. In top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Las Vegas Valley City courts are still reducing large numbers of speeding tickets to parking violations. And some experts say this allows dangerous drivers to put the public at risk. Henderson and North Las Vegas courts downgraded about half of speeding tickets resolved this year to non-moving violations. This was about the same percentage before new legislation that decriminalized many moving violations. Experts expected the law would cut the frequency of reduced tickets once it took effect in January, but it hasn't significantly resolved the problem. For more on this story, log on to lvrj.com/investigations. Residents of Windsor Park have fought for decades for a resolution to their sinking neighborhood in North Las Vegas. Now they're asking the city to account for relocation funds that go as far back as 1999. This year, the state passed $37 million, which went into effect July 1st, through Senate Bill 450 to go forward moving residents into new housing. And State Senator Dina Neal is now asking North Las Vegas to follow the law. For more on this, log on to lvrj.com/local. Local biologists released dozens of desert tortoises back into the wild. Review-Journal's James Schaefer explains why.
It's always a great day because it's like, you get out, you get to see tortoises, you get to, you're doing a good thing.
Volunteer biologists fanned out across the desert south of Boulder City Wednesday, carrying desert tortoises to be released in part of a conservation effort, taking them from construction sites across the Las Vegas Valley and from research facilities from the U.S. Geological Service. The tortoises were given water as they were introduced into their new habitat. Senior biologist with the Clark County Desert Conservation Program, Scott Cameron, explained why this area in particular.
This area has been considered depleted, and it's below what we consider a sustainable population, and so we're trying to raise that level up to a sustainable population.
Releases like this happen a few times a year, often in May and in October. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
Henderson is inviting residents to give input about next year's project to Reimagine Boulder Highway. The city will hold the in-person event at the Valley View Recreation Center from 4 to 7 p.m. on Wednesday, October 18th. Locals who can't make it in person can also learn about the project and give their feedback online from now until November 1st at the link on your screen. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing, Las Vegas's monsoon season is officially over and the rainfall totals are in. So which part of the valley got the heaviest rainfall? The highest rainfall this summer occurred in the Spring Mountains. Second place goes to Jean and third place goes to Desert National Wildlife Refuge. For other honorable mentions, log on to lvrj.com. Well, mostly clear skies and calm winds are in the forecast for this evening. Lows around 66 degrees. For the rest of the week, we will remain in the low 90s heading into the weekend, 92 degrees by Friday. Sunny skies and mostly clear for your evenings, lows in the upper 60s. We'll hit the mid-90s by Sunday going into Monday before temps creep back down to the mid-80s by midweek. In business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada Bank on Accountability, Area 15 is planning a large expansion. Work has started on its second expansion and plans for its third phase, Vegas Rising, were approved by Clark County last year. Universal Parks and Resorts will build its year-round horror experience. And next up, according to land developer Fisher Brothers, a mixed-use residential development. Area 15 also recently announced iFly indoor skydiving as one of the tenants for the expansion. And Vegas will be the host city for the world's 50 best restaurants, the annual ranking of some of the leading dining destinations on the planet. The event will be held June 1st through the 5th at Wynn Las Vegas, with a forum exploring important hospitality topics and an educational opportunity bringing together renowned chefs and local culinary students.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Las Vegas Raiders return to practice on Thursday in preparation for the Green Bay Packers, who they will play on Monday Night Football at Allegiant Stadium. Star wideout Davante Adams did not participate in practice, dealing with a shoulder injury that he suffered in the loss to the Chargers on Sunday. Meanwhile, quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo, who is still in the concussion protocol, according to head coach Josh McDaniels, was a go on Thursday. McDaniels said in his morning press conference that Garoppolo is, quote, in the final stages.
In health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. The ALS Association Nevada chapter will host its annual Southern Nevada Walk to Defeat ALS. The walk will take place at Craig Ranch Park on Sunday, October 15th. The walk begins at noon, and attendees will enjoy a half-mile walk with snacks, a raffle, face painting, music, lawn games, and more. To register or make a donation to the event, visit Walk to Defeat ALS page at the link on your screen.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The WNBA Finals start Sunday at Mandalay Bay. 2022 League MVP Asia Wilson of the Aces is the -180 favorite at Caesars Sportsbook to win the WNBA Finals MVP award. New York's Breanna Stewart, who was recently named the 2023 WNBA MVP, is the +240 second choice, followed by last year's Finals MVP Chelsea Gray and Jackie Young at 25-1. Other markets at Caesars include first scorer and player props, such as Wilson's total points, which is 23.5, and Sabrina Ionescu's total points, which is 17.5.
Sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Review Journal's John Katzlamides joins us to share some Las Vegas entertainment news.
The latest in the Cats column is Darren Aronofsky's much-anticipated Postcard from Earth premieres Friday night at the Sphere. We talked to Darren during the U2 opening last weekend about this project. It is a world tour that touches every continent and also has a storytelling arc. We also are hearing that Lady Gaga is about to announce that she will be back at Dolby Live next year for jazz and piano. Look for new dates from LG as she closes out this run this weekend.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studios, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.